you were going to speak.
I'm here with Charlie Leadbeater, who's led a panel with a presentation about his latest book on cloud culture, and I'm aided and abetted here by Bill Thompson, who I think together has persuaded Charlie that he might do us the 2-minute version.
Charlie, your pamphlet is fascinating. It deals with a very broad range of issues. So are you able to summarise it in 2 minutes?
I'll try. I think what I'm trying to say is the web's on the verge, the net is on the verge of a new kind of evolution towards this kind of cloud organisation where we'll store a lot more data and software in clouds that we'll share together. Huge potential to allow collaboration, to cheapen access, to allow all sorts of possibilities. The Google Book kind of library is one instance of that, but also huge challenges. Who'll control it? Who'll own it? Who will make money out of it? And so we need to think of ways of holding government to account. How do you get open government data? Governments that are happy with that kind of organisation, but also these big companies, Google, Apple, Facebook, Twitter, Amazon and others who will organise all that. How do we make sure that they are operating not just in commercial interests but in the interests of a wider kind of public, I suppose?
And what will the interest of the wider public be? I mean, we're all, you and I certainly, are using cloud services. I'm using Google Docs, I'm using MobileMe. What are the things that you think will matter to me as I move forward and to the wider society as we move forward?
Well, I think obviously one is efficiency, security, reliability, the kind of consumer aspects of all of that. I think I will want to know that I can shift my stuff from one service provider to another, so I'm not locked in necessarily to one person's cloud. I want to know what they're doing with my stuff. I don't want them to be doing things with it that aren't in my interests. I want some accountability over that. I want some freedom to be able to do stuff with other people even if they don't like it. So, even if Apple doesn't really like the fact that I might be using this app or sharing that piece of information, I want some of that freedom as well. And I want alternatives. I don't want a world of clouds. Imagine a world of clouds where there's just one cloud, Google. In actually our real sky, we have at least 40 different kinds of clouds. That's the kind of diversity we should want, not just one kind of cloud shaped by one kind of corporate interest.
But is this something governments are even remotely able to do? I mean, as we speak, behind us in the House of Lords, they're debating the Digital Economy Bill and demonstrating yet again that neither Lords nor Commons understand digital technology. I don't think governments can do it. Can we do it as individuals?
Well, I don't think we can rely on government. I think there are some people in and around politics who get it. I think there are some people who probably get it, but in a way that we wouldn't like. But I think fundamentally it's about the power of self-organisation and consumers saying to companies and governments, actually you can't control all of this. We will insist that, as they've done to a certain extent in Australia, you roll these things back because we won't just sit passively anymore. And that is the interesting possibility, is that Facebook, Google and others can't simply ignore us in the way that might once have been possible.
Thanks, Charlie. I'm going to go and organise myself another glass of wine. Thank you.